Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Conor, that rum drinker, and I'm taking you on my journey as I discover the world of rum. Today's a really exciting video for this journey because Chairman's Reserve Spiced Rum is really the first rum that took me on this journey. You know, I'd had the Bacardi Carta Blanca, the Captain Morgans, those kind of rums in the past, but Chairman's Reserve Spiced Rum was the rum that kind of kicked this rum journey off for me back in 2018, 2019 when I was out in Greece. It's a fantastic drink. So I'm going to kind of jump into some tasting notes. As you can see, we are very close. We're in the dregs of the bottle here. I've got 3, 4, 5 empties in the cupboard. I don't know why I'm keeping the empties. I'm going to do something with them. I keep saying this. I am going to come up with something, I'm sure. Maybe candles or lights, or maybe just a really big recycling bin day. I don't know. So we're going to do a bottle kill in this video, and I'm going to have to get another one on order ASAP because it is a staple of my bar. It is, of all of the rums behind me, there's 50 odd rums behind me in bottles and samples and whatnot. This is the one that just holds a special place in my heart. So it is a St. Lucian rum. You can pick this up for around £27, kind of give or take, a few quid here and there. It's a blend of coffee and pot still rums, and it's aged and finished with local fruits and spices from St. Lucia, from the island. So cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, vanilla, bitter orange, I think lemon in here somewhere, those kind of things. So there's a lot of really nice ingredients being added to this. So let's start with the nose. Get this into a glass. We'll just do a little. I'm going to do a cocktail with this as well, if we've got enough rum. So just kind of keep this. Obviously it's one that I know quite well, so it's a sweet dry rum on the nose, and that's the kind of the most obvious kind of first thing to say is it's a sweet dry, and there are the cinnamon, the cloves are really up front, which is really nice. Again, for someone that doesn't really like orange, for someone that kind of avoids it in day-to-day life, the orange peel in this, it's really forward, it's really nice. It's got, yeah, I mean, cinnamon, vanilla, orange, they balance together beautifully on this kind of warm, dry, sweet rum. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna move on to the palate. So this is a rum that I generally do sip neat. I usually go for an ice cube. So, you know, when I was in Greece, we kept a bottle of this in the freezer, and when it goes really cold, it turns even more syrupy thick. So, I mean, it was hot, you know, it was like 40+ degrees most days, so it was warm. So keeping that in the freezer, having a little tipple, you know, before, during, after work, when I was out there, was fantastic. But yeah, generally back now I'm in the UK, I'll sit in my armchair, you know, I'll pour myself some of this, I'll put an ice cube in it, keep it nice and cold, maybe like a whiskey stone so it doesn't like dilute it, and yeah, just sip away, and it's a really nice, smooth, well balanced rum. So again, the orange peels there, and it's a big flavour, but it's not a dominating orange flavour, which again I really appreciate, because this isn't an orange rum. It's not about the orange. It is about the spices, and the allspice, the cloves, the cinnamon, the nutmeg. They are all there, and they're all distinct. So where I normally would struggle to tell cinnamon and nutmeg apart, I might not be able to pinpoint them where they are, but I can tell that there's 2 varieties or 2 versions of these spices, so the cinnamon and the nutmeg. they are slightly different. They both add a different layer to this, and they kind of come forward at different points. So the balance that goes into this is just stunning. It works so well. I mean, I don't have a lot to say. We'll move on to the RumX portion of this now. So we have, as per, I think the previous video will have gone out first. Who knows, this might go out first. So the leaderboard, the rum ratings leaderboard I did previously have kind of on the screen, I think this side maybe, has been scrapped. It was, you know, the RumX app is something I kind of hadn't really cottoned onto before, and yeah, it's one that works really well, so we're going to keep that instead. So we're going to go with a rating out of 100. In future videos I'm going to do some more kind of tasting notes as per the ratings app, so you kind of get to put like the sweetness and the spice and the woody notes and things like that. So future videos, look out for that. We're going to kind of delve into the RumX format a bit better, but for now I'm just going to give this kind of a numerical score out of 100, and I'm going to put this at 80 out of 100, which is very good. It's the bottom end of very good. I think as far as spiced rums go, it's going to be hard to top this. I don't tend to go for spiced rums as neat sippers. They tend to be a bit too sweet. Maybe it's just the, you know, maybe it's the historical legacy of it. Maybe it's the fact that it was my, you know, my first step, my introduction to rum, as it were, that makes me love this so much. But it stands up for itself. You know, it really does perform. It's a beautiful, beautiful St. Lucian rum, and yeah, 40% ABV. I don't think I said that before, but yeah. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Going to move on to a cocktail now. So the cocktail I'm going to do, I haven't tried before, so this is a new one for me. I got the inspiration from this, or the recipe, the drink as it were, for this from Dave, drinks enthusiast. Is the brand ambassador for Chairman's Reserve. And I got this from Steve the Barman's live show a few weeks ago. So definitely recommend checking that out. They kind of talk about Bounty, another one of the brands that Drinks Enthusiast Dave is an ambassador for. So there's going to be a link in the description below to check that video out. Definitely recommend it. But for now, we're going to do a spiced rum Negroni. So this is equal parts German spiced rum, Campari, and JD Taylor's Velvet Falernum. So let's see how much we've got. Okay, that is a bottle kill. So get that in. We'll get the Falernum. And the Campari. Satisfying glug there. Okay, that is out. Just give that a quick stir with the bar spoon and give this a taste. Cheers. That's fantastic. The Campari is there, it's up front, it's got that nice bitter taste. In fact, the three together, the Falernum, the Chairman Spice, the Campari, they're all working really nicely. They're so harmonious. Where the Chairman's Reserve Spiced is naturally quite sweet, this takes away, you know, we've got the nice kind of bitter sour element. It's created a kind of, it dampens down that sweetness, it enhances those spices and those cinnamons, the nutmegs, the flavours. It's nice and smooth. It's a really, really easy drink. This is my new go-to cocktail. Especially when we're talking, I mean, we might have to try this out. I think the future video alert, we're going to be doing a spiced rum Negroni test. Maybe a non-spice rum. Maybe we'll see how that goes. But we're going to find the best spice rum. I think this is the one to beat. This is my new go-to. Like we'll keep it like I'll still be sipping, but when I want a cocktail, when I want something a bit kind of fruitier, because it does have fruity notes, subtle but fruity notes. When I want that kind of drink, this is fantastic. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'd love to know what you think. As always, drop a like. It helps me out massively. Drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know. Is a Negroni your go-to? Are you kind of making a Mai Tai, kind of a daiquiri maybe, like a rum punch? What kind of cocktails are you making with the Chairmans, or are you like me? Do you also like to keep this as a neat sipper? So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon.